Yo, Joe, thanks for the raid, man. Unfortunate what happened to that run. That sucks. Sure you'll get it next time. My game audio is echoing somehow. Never mind. It's just my imagination. Welcome, house.
Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now. Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room. Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door. In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much.
It's locked.
While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
Average PS2 L right there, yeah.
Sunny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Sunny liked to bite things with her four very sharp teeth. Sunny didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Thanks, Sonny. I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
serve as a casing for the device. Next, we'll use the broom. It'll be the handle you hold on to, Klaus.
I think growing up, it was always like the garden.
Next up, the spring. Spring supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure.
Can't specifically pinpoint which area of the garden, but
Solid punch. And there you have it.
yeah.
I call it the brilliant bopper.
I mean, I'm sure that might change when I start to really rely on my double jumps. I'll probably start to hate it, maybe, but...
The brilliant bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
Oh, it is? Yeah, that's cool.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more.
Ew! More rats!
I'm getting good at this. Let's keep looking.
Hang on.
There are off.
Oh no, this house is overrun.
All disconnected then. It's fun.
We should find the kitchen. I bet most of them are in there.
This house is filthy. How can anyone live like this?
Yeah, for sure. It's nice that for the snakes you can just buffer the input. You don't even have to worry about chasing them down.
We've got the rotten fruit. Let's
I'm
look
sure
around
this will
for the
come in
other
handy
items.
later.
Hi.
think there may be something behind that bookcase. Those spiders are particularly nasty.
Let's start with the pool toy. I've had to bend it a bit to ensure proper trajectory. Next is the fan. The fan will provide the propulsion we need. Next up, the funnel. The funnel will allow the fruit to be aimed correctly. And last, the fork. It'll need a handle so I can carry it around. All in all, a crafty piece of machinery. I call it the fruit flinger.
That spider looks less than pleasant. Use the fruit flinger to knock it down.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, now she's angry. Violet's invention should do the trick.
I'll actually do the cool tech. Yeah.
It's so nice.
The glorious garden.
Do you remember the game you and Dad used to play? Let's see how
Perfect
quickly
fit.
each of those-
Let's see what's next. The splendid Stegosaurus.
Hurry, Klaus! We don't want to let Justice Strauss down.
Check that one off the list. The pleasant painting.
Hurry, Klaus!
Another one down. The majestic moon.
Keep looking. I know you can do it.
A perfect fit. Let's see what's next. The talented tourist. Nope, not here.
Hurry, Klaus.
Check that one off the list. The amazing athlete.
Hurry, Klaus.
Right where it belongs. Another one down.
Wow, really?
Children, I don't know.
Crazy. Yeah, I get that. Seems to be how a lot of platformers start. Like, strats to risk more than they potentially save. Like, they just won't be going, like, people just won't go for them, but as it progresses, it then becomes required to PB, so people start doing it, like, everywhere that it's possible and saves time. That was on there.
I'll start with the extinguisher. The pressure it releases will give Sunny a boost. Next is the book strap. It's what we'll use to attach the device to her. Next, the pull cord. This will allow Sunny to turn the device on and off. Another work of genius, if I do say so myself. I call it the baby booster.
Generally, it's better for babies to remain safely on the ground. Sonny Baudelaire, however, was no ordinary baby.
Yeah, makes sense.
So?
Damn, that's a shame.
I'm sure this will come in handy later.
I'm a little rusty, but I'll give it a try.
That's good, Violet, but you'll have to play faster. Now you're getting the hang of it. A little faster. Quick, let's take out a wire before anyone sees us.
Started about fun, yeah. Fair enough. I get that. Uncharted territory can be fun. Someone's gonna turn over the stone eventually, so, you know. Enjoy doing it, may as well take it upon yourself. Oh, what? It's obviously over here.
Let's start with the legs of the tripod. These will give me the height that I need. Next is the piano wire. When applied correctly, it will provide rotary motion, allowing the legs to rise and fall. Next are my boots.
Yeah, for
Attach
sure.
the legs to my boots so I can use them whenever I choose. And last, the straps from the snowshoes. These should hold it all together. Ready for action. I call them the steady stills.
Stilts are useful for circus performers, people with very long arms, and those wishing to reach things they could not ordinarily reach. Try using violent
Yeah, that'd be
stilts.
cool to see. For sure.
How can Count Olaf expect us to make dinner without any
Oh, that kind of race. Yeah, that could be interesting.
find a way to get Klaus across. Klaus, I've drained the tunnel.
I'll take it from here. These rats seem meaner than the others. I wonder if they've been affected by the goop.
Klaus, we need to clear out those rats.
I'll take it from here. I need to find a way to help Violet get through. It's all clear, Violet. You can get through on your stilts now.
It's my turn. Ugh, I've never smelled anything that disgusting before.
I'm terribly sorry, but you must try that again.
I need to find a way to help Violet get through. It's all clear, Violet. You can get through on your stilts now.
Ugh, I've never smelled anything that disgusting before.
Yeah, I've had projects like that before. And I think, oh, maybe I should come back to it now, and I just, I'm like, so, how did I plan this out? What again? Guess not.
The tomatoes are up too high. Sonny, can you help us out?
Video corrupted? Damn, been there. Sucks. Wow, really? Apparently there's something like that in Rayman 2, 100%. Yeah, that's definitely rough. Garlic is the last thing.
Who would store their food in a place like this? Klaus?
Count Olaf's henchmen are on patrol. You stay here, Violet. I'll look for another way in.
Our present course can lead to no good. Try again? And I thought I had it rough. I'm terribly sorry, but you must try that again.
What's this?
Inheritance?
The line is dead. I'll leave my blueprint here for reference. have everything we need. Let's head back to the dining room. We'll need to place the pieces before we can trigger my invention. Let's check the blueprint.
That did it.
If you are... With the doors locked shut and no way to open them, Violet thought up an ingenious invention to get them out of trouble.
If I launch it at just the right time, this device should hit the track switcher.
You'll need to hit it several times to set the train onto a different track. That's it. Keep it up. Nice shot, Violet. That's it. Keep it up. Nice shot, Violet.
But just before it was too late, a magical flying unicorn swept down from the sky and whisked them to safety. Or maybe not.
Save here.
How will we get a... I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed watching you do that. I was like, wait, you can do that?
Next up, the propeller.
Skip a whole
The
cutscene,
rotation
like,
of the blades will propel you up and forward. Next item.
I found that very cool.
This invention needs a little extra power. And last, the shoelaces. I'll use those to tie it all together. For my next trick, I give you the levitating loafers.
Floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you. Klaus's new loafers should... That was... If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus... I'll pretend... If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus... What an... If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus... If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus's new loafers should prove very satisfying. Poor Baudelaires. Let us turn from this misfortune and try again. I'll pretend I didn't see that. What an unpleasant experience. Still, why not try again?
I read about these toads in Monty's books. They spit poison, so be careful.
So where do I go from here? Gotta like aim towards that branch, but like I feel like I always bonk around and try to do that. Do I just like land down first, or? Okay. Oh, you said next to me. Okay, well, I fucked up already. Well, I activated the cutscene, so we're gonna spawn back at the stump anyway.
Tisk, tisk.
Yeah, I feel like I tried to do that the other day and I just like didn't make it, but yeah, that makes sense.
Let's try that again. Do you feel like something awful might have happened? You should. Poor Baudelaires. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Foiled again. That sort of thing cannot be allowed to continue. Try again. How sad. Boo-hoo. How upsetting.
I'll land, start running to the right, and jump off.
No good can come of this. Try again. How upsetting.
That's usually what happens when I try to go for that jump. Most, like, 7 times out of 10, I will land and I'll just run off.
How discouraging. That sort of thing cannot be allowed to continue. Try again. Poor Baudelaires.
I'll give it like one more try.
I didn't see that coming. Actually, yes, I did. Still, why not have another bash? This simply won't do. Let's try again.
When you land, start running to the right and jump off, performing a fairly.
Do you feel like something awful might have happened? You should. What an unpleasant experience. Still, why not try again? Let us turn from this misfortune and try again. What an unpleasant experience. Still, why not try again? Foiled again. I wish I
Yeah.
hadn't seen that.
Bail. Time safe for next time, etc., etc. Be easy to run against, yada yada. Slightly slower beginner friendly skip. How different is it? different enough, alright. And how much slower is it? I'm assuming not that much slower. If it achieves the same thing, it can't be that much slower. I mean, it would be a top level, or the top level. Not for someone like me. 5-10 seconds, yeah. Someone like me, that'd probably be better for sure.
Peru, here we come.
The bridge is the big one. Well, going back what we were saying yesterday anyway.
Sonny, we've got you to thank for this one.
Let's go find Uncle Monty.
What an unpleasant.
Yeah, thanks, Sonny.
experience.
Yeah, I bet though, yeah. That's been crazy.
Why not try again?
Huge.
Oh no, it's Vespula gigantis, a rare species of Australian wasp that explode when they sting you.
See?
One step closer to Peru.
Exploring the jungle.
This is a good spot for my blueprint. we can go.
The simple
Been ill for 2 weeks. Damn. Yeah, that shit sucks. I think in the past I've like forced myself to try and run, and I just like, it's never worth it. Ends up just delaying the illness, and I just play worse, and it's never a good time at all.
I'll start with my fruit flinger and take it from there. Next up, the lawnmower bag. That'll be the unit that contains the snakes. Next piece, the screwdriver. Installed correctly, it'll allow the device to operate in reverse. Last piece, the garden hose. I'll use it to bind all the pieces together. It's not my best work, but it'll have to do.
Yeah, I think I just worry about getting rusty a lot. I think that's the main thing, because I just get rusty at games super fast. I mean, the derust is never usually as bad as I expect it to be.
The Baudelaire children are often burdened with very odd chores. This is no exception. Use the reptile retriever to collect that snake.
More wasps to take care of. I'm on it, Klaus.
It's a big part of the reason I was hesitant to pick up Pokemon Battle Revolution when Cheeky wanted me to stop running FF7, is it would take me months to derust FF7 again, so, you know, as much as he's sick of me playing FF7 or whatever, like,
I wonder if I can hit
his, like, thought in my efforts is just delaying me stopping playing the game even further. So I was just like, no, I'm still gonna play it. Like, fuck that. It took me months to derust it as is. I'm not just gonna fucking throw it away.
It's my turn. One of Uncle Monty's snakes. I better not leave any behind. That one almost got away.
I feel like I could have done a lot more Pokemon Battle Revolution if it wasn't running FF7 alongside it. But, just the way it had to be, I guess.
That water looks dangerous. Time to use my stilts. What are those things? They look dangerous.
I feel like when people tried to block the boulder's trajectory, or try to block the boulder's trajectory, like, it just makes me take even longer to get to where I want to be, so, I don't know. Anyway, I'm digressing now.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
This one isn't too risky to fuck up.
Fortunately, you are playing a video game.
You just have to kill this enemy again, that's
Things
it.
happen, you can go back.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
Let us turn from this misfortune and try again.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
Fortunately, you are playing a video game, and when terrible things happen, you can go back and try.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
Not good. Not good at all.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
Our present course can lead to no good. Try again?
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
Yeah, I guess having a grind set can be a good thing. But I mean, like,
This simply won't do.
you know, people
Let's
ask me what I've been
try
up to, and I say, oh, running this. They're like, same old, same old. Like, I'm like,
Olaf's henchmen
you do realize over the past few years, like, people give me shit for, like, not grinding games and not taking it seriously. So, like, for me to finally push myself into the grind set, and for me, for the others to get annoyed about that, it's like, I won't, well, guess I can't win.
Olaf's
Like,
henchmen are everywhere.
if I just, like, shift between games too much, people criticize that. And if I grind one game too much, there's another group of people on the other side of the fence criticizing that. So it's like, I'll just play what I enjoy. Well, I'm enjoying this game right now, so.
And I thought I had it rough.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
Yeah, that's historically the way I've been. The past couple of years, I've tried to, like, push myself into the try-hard mindset.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere.
But yeah, there's different schools of thought in speedrunning, and
What an unpleasant experience.
each side will criticize the other side. It's just, it's like, at the end of the day, it's just up to you. Well,
Count
what
Olaf's henchmen
what
are
makes you have the most fun, you know? Hey, Pat.
Foiled again.
There's pros and cons for every approach to speedrunning, so just pick the one that is the most fun for you,
Olaf's henchmen
really.
are everywhere.
Oh, it only took me like 5 minutes to get that. Holy shit. Why did I split?
Hope I'm helping Violet out.
I shouldn't have split.
Slippery little fella. I'm glad I'm not allergic. Got ya. I hope that worked.
Not good. Not good at all. Let's try that again. How upsetting. Let's try that over. That was difficult to watch. That sort of thing cannot be allowed to continue. Try again. Foiled again. That was difficult to watch. How upsetting. Let's try that over. That was difficult to watch. Let us turn from this misfortune and try again. How sad. Boo-hoo. No good can come of this. Try again. How unfortunate. How discouraging. How upsetting. Let's try that over. I'm terribly sorry, but you must try that again. That was difficult to watch. I wish I hadn't seen that. Fortunately, you are playing a video game, and when terrible things happen, you can go back and try again. What an unpleasant experience. Still, why not try again? Let's try that again. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Poor Baudelaires. Let's try that again.
That tree is enormous. I hope I can read about it in Uncle Monty's record.
Start doing that runs. That's cool. I mean, it's gonna suck losing runs to it, but I'm sure it's gonna pay off.
That's a job for Violet.
I'm stupid, but that's fine.
It's my turn.
Oh really? That's cool. Kind of sounds like zigzagging and glitch ties and crash runs.
Mistakes aren't so scary.
Yeah, for sure.
My turn. I couldn't have done that better myself.
This is one crazy hedge maze. I hope I'm helping Violet out.
Such an odd place to keep snakes. Got ya. These snakes aren't so scary. That should do it.
Tisk, tisk.
Well, at least we get to hear that puzzle sound effect over and over.
How sad. Boo-hoo. Poor Baudelaires. Not good. Not good at all. I'll pretend I didn't see that. How discouraging. How sad. Boo-hoo. No good can come of this. Try again. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Let's try that again. That sort of thing cannot be allowed to continue. Try again.
I wonder how Violet's doing. Ouch!
Kill her off, because otherwise she starts spraying Violet on the other side.
I wonder what that did.
Oh, I didn't even think of that, to be honest.
Here.
Didn't even think of doing that. I mean, that's not a double jump skip setup. There's no way. I'm just gonna bonk this. Yeah. There's no way it just involves a double jump.
How upsetting. Let's try that over.
Double jump. Oh, so you're like land on something and you double jump again. I guess I just wasn't paying attention when I was watching your world record. Must have just zoned out. Yeah, I'll try and check that out later. Okay. Double check where my last save state was. You can also glide on that pole if it's easier for you, but I think double jump is easier, but it is sick. Yeah, fair enough. I guess it's not a big deal. I guess I just have to redo my 8th save state there. Just check.
I wonder how Violet's doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not far from my 7th save state, so it's fine. Good to know. It's only one save state I need to redo then. Just to make sure they're all in order. Where is this? Okay, here we go. Turn this off.
This place is crawling with henchmen.
Yeah, it sounds like a super swag strat for sure.
Slippery little fella. These wasps are vicious.
This jump here feels like it loses a lot if it goes wrong. Because you gotta, like, push the thing again. Yeah, definitely makes sense.
It's my turn. That one almost got away.
We got all the snakes. Let's head through that door. must be the key we need to open the gate. That's a job for Violet.
It's my turn.
I'll take it from here.
Safe and sound. You must be glad to be home. Safe and sound. Back where you belong. There you go.
It's your hospital. Yeah, the only not chill part about this is like no scoping. Like those things on the wall, like instead of aiming, you can like go up to them at an angle and shoot them, right? I've only ever been able to just like do this.
That's more like it.
Harry Potter fan game. Depends on what level with it. Yeah, this one I don't think you can. This was a bad example. Like, there was definitely some in this room that looks like I couldn't, but then I watched your video and I was like, oh, you can do that.
Safe and sound. There you go. You must be glad to be home. There.
Stop.
I'm going back to where I came. No, I definitely am. Literally right there.
Don't.
So there's a glitch with this makeup box, right? Where if you finish it, but you're like mashing confirm or whatever, like it reinitiates the minigame.
I doubt he's ever used.
I think I did it in practice the other day.
We'll need something.
Grab this from here. Yeah, I did that in practice. It sucked. Then I got tilted and I ended up messing up an input. And I was like, how do you mess up an input on this? This is like the freest minigame ever.
First up, the spool. That'll
You can
help
click
turn
pause to
the
get
camera
out?
inside
Okay,
the
okay.
box.
Good to know.
Next piece is the paintbrush. It'll allow us to keep the device steady. And last, the tweezers, to take care of the interior pins. It's fairly simple, but it'll do the job. I call it the lucky lockpick.
Oh, best viewers thing. Who wants best viewers? You guys can't see it, but I can.
I'll have to follow the pattern carefully, or else this will
Blocking
never
the chat.
work. I think I'm getting somewhere. This is harder than it looks.
Right.
Good job, Klaus.
It's getting complicated, but I think I can do it.
That was difficult to watch.
Actually messed it up.
Keep it up.
Crazy.
Powder puff.
Well, let me tell you something. I know a snake bite when I see one. I am a world-renowned expert in snake bite. Yes. I am not Count Olaf, this man of whom you speak. I am an Italian man. In fact, how dare you accuse me
Sick
of
damage
such-
boost, Kappa.
It was Dr. Monk Dead Guy's dream to take the children to the river, and it would be a darn.
Yeah, I get that.
Have to go.
Gotta commit to the grind though.
was almost completely consumed and digested by a Portuguese anaconda. Fortunately, I came to my senses just in time.
But embrace the journey, even if you fall short of the goal. Not that you're gonna fall short of the goal. I'm sure you're gonna make it, but like, you know what I mean.
Procedure. I am not an actor. I'm a professional herpa snin trust. Some little thing. And I demand respect. I am an Italian. Plain and simple. I like good food and football. The European kind. Gee, I
Sometimes let you pass early. Nice.
Look, some of the stores are open.
Oh, I picked the... I guess it doesn't matter. Bunch of wrong door. God.
most lovely cakes. That wasn't on the list of supplies. Hurricane Herman is drawing near. That wasn't on the list of supplies.
Mash the bread and throw it back. Sounds like a good idea. What's up? We'll go latte. We'll go late. Oh, Foglet. Yeah, that makes sense. Foglet, chocolate. Okay, yeah. This is... So we gotta go up here. The last part. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I could just go for it like this. No. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You don't have to collect the stuff. You can just jump over. No, I will not. Not even close.
You may want to try a little harder.
Especially not dying to crabs like that. Like, so, what's the setup? On the barrel?
see that coming. Actually, yes, I did. Still, why not have another bash? Let's try that again.
Okay, and how'd you land? And on the target, okay.
Our present course.
Man, this is giving me Rayman 2 trauma.
I'll take it from here.
When you finally get it, you're not expected to get it, so you end up like running off.
You may
Oh,
want to try a
man.
little harder next time.
Jump on the gate and do a glide jump from there. Okay. Yeah, it is a bit. I mean, my wrists still hurt, but otherwise, yeah, it's a bit chill. Pick up the thing that's right next to me as I spawn in. Not right next to me, but, you know, right there, basically.
That's everything.
I'll pretend I didn't see that.
That was close.
Let's try that again.
That was close. Shoes, don't fail me now. I've got to keep moving. Almost there.
Meanwhile...
This room is falling apart. We'll need to be careful. Hold on, Sonny.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like something awful might have happened?
Hold on, Sonny.
I don't know what it is, but like on my controller when I go up left, I'm not sure if that's just the way the game is, but
How upsetting. Let's try.
Hold on,
the
Sonny.
up left seems to not have anywhere near as much speed as the rest of the directions. It's weird.
Foiled again.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Is that just a part of the game? Okay. So it's not just the way I've configured my controller then. Alright, good. It's the same with Klaus and his levitating loafers. It does the same thing if you try to approach something at a weird angle.
That was close. This is getting dangerous.
Yeah, I just don't have any other controller that feels as good for mashing. Like, I have the PS Digital Pad, but this game, or at least the PS2 version of this game, obviously, it only lets you use DualShock 2, or a controller that picks up as a DualShock 2, and the PS Digital Pad does not pick up as a DualShock 2, so can't use it, sadly.
Our present course can lead to no good. Try again. That was difficult to watch. I'm terribly sorry, but you must try that again. How discouraging.
Yeah, I think the player should just use the camera to my advantage. Like, if I feel deceleration, I can just, like, tilt, my right stick. I can adapt to deceleration by just, like, rotating the stick. Feels kind of awkward to do, but...
Tisk, tisk.
I know this game had shorter camera controls, but... This is a bit more skill-based.
What an unpleasant experience. Still, why not try again? Not good. Not good at all.
I'd better watch my footing. I'd better watch my footing.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Hold on, Sonny.
Oh, you're creating the game. Yeah, I see that. Better watch my footing, but better watch my pudding. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
This is getting dangerous. That's it.
Our present course can lead to no good. Try again? How unfortunate. feel like something awful might have happened? You should.
What am I doing after this run? I don't know yet.
Sonny, you did so well.
I think I'm just going outside and touching some grass, to be honest, but I don't know, see how I feel. I guess they are kind of, yeah. Alright, we'll do this. Mine's a Spike from Land for Time. The Land Before Time. I did play a game of that when I was younger, but it was a very, very bad game. It's not anything I have fond nostalgia for, sadly.
We should head back to the sailboat.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't let those leeches reach Aunt Josephine.
Watch out for the red leeches. I hear they're really vicious.
Children, help! They're attacking me! What's keeping that boat? I can't hold them off much longer. You're not going to make it. We're all doomed.
Good job, Violet. The rescue ship is here. Ouch. The bicycle pump will transfer pressure. So let's start with that. Next, the coil. That's what
Yeah.
I'll use to extend and retract the device.
How long does this
And
section
last,
take on
the
average, would
hardening
you say?
tool. A perfect hook to grab onto those hard-to-reach spots.
I mean, obviously it's variable,
If I was more
because
clever at naming
if you
the
miss
systems,
shots on that last shooting gallery
I'll
section,
call
like,
it
you gotta wait a whole other
Quarter
cycle
Flying
to
Pro.
shoot Olaf again, but...
I'll be fine, as long as I don't look down.
It's not long, fair. I do enjoy runs that have a formality a lot, like at the end. Like FF7's a lot like that, once you get past the gatekeepers of that run. I know the run's like quite a bit different, but FF7, once you get past most of the gatekeepers of that run, like the final disc and like the final hour of the run's just like a formality. It's pretty much set in stone. Unless you do the new skip, which I don't do. I should have grabbed that heart. It wouldn't have cost me any time to do that. But there's another heart coming up, so yeah.
You can do it, Klaus. Keep it together.
I'm having barrels of fun. Just wait till I get my hooks on you.
It's a lot higher up than it seems.
Oh, I should have. This section's kind of auto-scrollerish. Like, not exactly. You still lose time if you take time to hit him, but... It seemed like this fight was basically auto-scroller, like... Kind of just on rails.
Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
It is, yeah.
Take more than that.
Well, I guess it's good to have a section like this after the stress of doing all those double jumps past the barrels and stuff. I guess you don't have to do that anyway, but... It's a good breather from all the double jumps you've had to do throughout the run. Like, almost all the way up till this point.
I'm having barrels of fun. Watch out! Wouldn't want you to get hurt. It'll take more than that, orphan. Take that!
20 seconds ahead, it's pretty much guaranteed PB. That's cool.
I'm having barrels of fun. Watch out! Wouldn't want you to get hurt. It'll take more than that, orphan. Take that! Incoming! I'm having barrels of fun. Watch out! Wouldn't want you to get hurt. It'll take more than that, orphan. Take that! Incoming! No!
You've lost! Are you even trying to hurt? See? This is a real dreadful situation. Are you even
the show, ladies and gentlemen. All part of the show.
We're not falling for it.
I hereby arrest you in the name of the law. Oh dear.
Thank you.
I'm thrilled to say that Count Olaf was captured, that he was imprisoned and found guilty by the court for crimes too numerous to mention, and that before serving his life sentence, it was the judge's decree that Olaf be made to suffer every hardship that he had forced upon the children.
Help!
The children, meanwhile, were put in the care of Justice Strauss, who let Klaus spend all his free time reading in her library. Collected discarded mechanical parts for Violet to use in her inventions, and filled Sunny's bedroom with things for her to bite on. I'm thrilled to say all this, but alas, it is not the truth. As I warned at the very start, the video game you are playing does not have a happy ending. If you like, you may turn the machine off right this instant and not view the unhappy ending that is to follow.
Wow! All part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. All part of the show. Lights! Lights, you buff!
Time to crush it.
Oh, sorry. Stop him!
He's getting away!
This isn't over. No matter where you go, I'll find you. No matter what you say, no one will believe you. Because you're dull, uncivilized, insignificant little children, and you're all alone in this horrible world. I'll get my hands on your fortune if it's the last thing I do. Oh, I hated that. Let's do it again.
And here we are, at an ending most unfortunate. Count Olaf has escaped. The Baudelaire parents are still dead, and the orphans are once again on their own. I will leave reports of my investigation at pre-arranged locations, and continue to do everything in my power to keep you informed as to the fate of the children. But I must warn you, whatever adventures lie ahead for them are almost certain to be fraught with tribulation. A word which here means heartache, misery, and suffering.
Right, maybe. I'm gonna see what's going on downstairs. So I can decide what to do next. See what people are up to. Joe, are you gonna be going live again? I think I might go outside and get some exercise. I'm kind of in the mood to do that, so. I don't mind sending people back over to you though. If you're itching to go live again. It's up to you though. Not at the moment. Alright, Fez. Yeah, I might do some... 07. Yeah, I might do some chat trials when I get back, but I think that's enough full game from today, probably. I don't know, maybe I might change my mind. I doubt it though. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Joe. Supporting me, giving me hints and all that stuff. I'll try and publish and highlight this VOD later, just so all this helpful stuff you've, you know, given to me on a silver platter, you know, try and make sure that doesn't get lost to time, so I can just look back and stuff if I stuck or something. I mean, I could just ask you if I'm stuck or something, but it's a bit rude if you've already mentioned it before, so yeah. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, I'll try and publish the VOD anyway, but I appreciate that though. So, if the Streams tab works for the series speedrun page, does it also work for the PC one? Because on Twitch there's only one category, and it seems to, like, it seems like my stream shows up on the speedrun page tab, but it's making me wondering, what if you're running the PC version? Does that also show on the PC tab? So one? Alright. Well, yeah, I guess my stream shows up on both pages. It's cool that it works for the console page specifically though, yeah. It's definitely helpful. Because it's the run that I care about. PC's probably cool, I just never played that game before, so... Yeah, it seems pretty cool. I just have no nostalgia for it, other than it being series themed. Alright, I did have someone who raided me last night. They're playing the famous walking simulator Death Stranding. It's not really my kind of game, but he did raid me last night, so I think maybe you should return the favour. See if there's anyone else. Infinity Gene's on, but I don't really know Infinity Gene like that, I don't think. Twitch Plays Old World is doing a speedrun attempt. Oh god. Old World community is cool, but I'm not really a part of that tribe, so... May, Sia, M is doing Tomb Raider 2. Shadow Blasters in Silent Hill. Connor Bolt's GoldenEye. Yeah, I think we're sending over to Sword Snake 982 's doing Death Stranding 2. Yeah, no, those games are kind of resident sleeper for me, but you gotta return the favor, so. Alright, thanks again for the big raid, Joe. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll try to do more of this. I'll try to cry less about the mashing next time. Wham, I wish, wham, baby. Yeah, peace.